Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, and Kakadash. We give double honors to our apostles and elders via Millstone. Also say shalom to all the Akim out there, appreciate his truth in our true city. This is brother Tazwan Khabar from the GMS Miami. The Heralds of Yahushai, 144 camp. Back with another interesting video through the Spirit. But before I start this video, I want to touch on the true names. Come to Heavenly Father and His Son, start with the Heavenly Father. Who they so-called called God. His true name is Yahweh. What's his true name is Yahweh. What's his name mean? He is, he exists. And the true name of his son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christos, or Jesus Christ. His true name is Yahushai. What's his name mean? He says he delivers what he's soon about to do according to prophecy. And today's transit video is inspired of I'm gonna be going into the topic of the elect. The elect, the remnant. And that who's the elect, who's the remnant. That's talking about the 144,000, the 1/3. Who the Lord is gonna come on the first go around. Well, he's gonna come one time. To save before the destruction. Those that the Lord say they are plucked, they cannot pluck out of his hand, roughly paraphrase. Those that say he followed the Lamb wherever so that he went, or wherever so he goeth. These men who continue to strive and continue to endure, that never stop, fighting and continue to succeed in the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, stood up for righteousness, and also put on their body as a living sacrifice for a better purpose, which that better purpose is this truth. That better purpose was seeking Yahweh Shema Shai in whole totality, totality. And these men, they were not defiled with other women, as Revelation 14 talking about different doctrines. Neither they were found any gal. Because they did this truth in all true sincerity, and they knew, the importance and the value behind, serving Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's who the Lord is gonna come in soon time, to save. The Lord's not gonna leave these men hanging or behind. That's why we say Lord will be part of that number, because our goal is to be one of those men. Our goal is to get them crowns put on our head and hear, there go that good and faithful servant. Because that's what really matters. Part of but this truth is seeking the kingdom first, and having Yahweh Shema Shai in the forefront of our mind. Our desires are primarily the kingdom, and our desires is to primarily, do what the Lord is do what the Lord, asks us to do, or do what is required for Yahweh Shema Shai, and that's a trait that the elect is going to continue to do. And once again, that's who the Lord is going to save in his times to come, and that's who the Lord is going to preserve in famine, death, and destruction. When Esau shall come up against us, and also all the way to the great hour of temptation, when all man and woman shall be tempted. The Lord's going to keep them in those times too, and also to the NRB, all those ICBM nukes, the arrows, which scriptures go into detail and talk about, that's going to come upon the earth. The Lord is going to have protection all the way up to beaming them up. For these specific men and elect lady and children. And that's who the Lord is going to save. It's not going to be like Egypt again, where in a sense why I said that is because when we came out of Egypt, the Lord saved the whole nation of Israel. The Lord saved the whole nation of Israel, but in this time coming around, or this go around, the Lord is not going to take the whole nation of Israel. The Lord is going to take his men, his elect. Even to what scripture says, he's going to say 1/3 and 2/3 going to be cut off. When we cut off, 2/3 going to receive their judgment. Which that's primarily talking about America. Showing you that's a remnant and elect of itself, but also two are also scattered amongst the whole four corners of the earth. When you read Revelation 7, it talks about the elect. You read Revelation 14, it talks about the elect. And how the Lord has a certain amount of men in forces, out of these certain tribes. The elect is not going to be, in the mindset of also too All right, not knowing who they are and not knowing who their power is. All right, the elect is not going to be a so-called black men. The elect is not going to be a so-called Latino men. They're going to know their tribes. Because you read Revelation 7 says 12,000 out of this tribe, 12,000 out of, I think it's 12,000 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 12,000 out of this tribe, and you know, so on, so on. Okay. It's like, but and another thing too. All right, that's all the Lord needs. All right, if the Lord required the whole nation of Israel, we'd have been here forever. All right, the Lord is preserving His elect. The Lord is focusing on His elect. Henceforth, why He's showing the days. All right, He's showing the days because He wants His elect. You know, and also too, there was no flesh to be saved. I remember the times we live in. The whole our enemies' desires or mindset is to take all of Israel. Read Revelation 12. He said the dragon went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Roughly paraphrased, talking about the Esau, man. Esau got war against us, but the Lord can preserve these men. All right. The Lord said, the angel of the Lord camp around about them that fear Him and deliver them. All right. Who ultimately fears the Lord? Who ultimately fears His judgments? All right. And what's what coming to the and play in the near future? The elect. Right. And this video is just the whole concept, just me speaking on the elect and their significance and their why they're called the elect and their remnant. Okay. For example, like Noah. Noah is a good example of an elect or a remnant. He was there, at that time, the elect of his time, because the Lord already saved him. All right. If you don't know the story, read Genesis chapter 6 and 7. All right. The Lord was vexed upon the earth due to the wickedness, and that was going on. The same like these times. Okay, the Lord is vexed with what's going on, the wickedness, on an all-time high. The wickedness are people on an all-time high. The unrightful judgments and the unrighteous rulership that's upon the earth. Okay, the Lord's gonna have to cleanse this place and destroy this place. Same thing what He did in Noah's time. The Lord had to cleanse this place and destroy it for a point in time. All right, with the waters. All right, and the Lord overflowed. The Lord had it rained. All right, the Lord had Noah's mindset. Mind you, He's still in the flesh now. In the flesh, seeking Him and enduring and prophesying. All right, sending His heart amongst Yahweh Shema Shai. Hence for a while the Lord saved him. I was going to say He found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Same thing as the elect. The elect is going to find grace. His grace is really going to favor. They're going to find favor in the eyes of the Lord. All right. Although they have all these people around them that don't believe, that don't give a fuck, that's, lollygagging. All right. They're going to focus on the mission and do what's pleasing to Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's what Noah did. And that's what the men of the Lord, not just only Noah, but throughout history did. And even to these times. They're not really giving a fuck about this place. All right. They're not, getting distracted. Even if they do get a little distracted, they come right back on course. All right, they fall a couple times, they come right back on course. All right, it's good to say judgment fall 7 times, but you're gonna get back up. All right, rough paraphrase. All right, that's who the Lord has His eyes on. That's the Lord. True jewels and true how I say pearls. All right, don't get me wrong. The Lord calls the whole nation of Israel His jewels and so on. But the Lord has His creme de la creme, the top of the top. All right, which those men are the same people that was at Yahushua since the beginning. But that's, I ain't gonna get too deep in that. That's for another day. All right, but back to what I was talking about. Noah. He was the elect in those times. The Lord flooded the earth, saved him and his household. That's another thing too. The Lord can save the elect being, the men and the women in their household. The Lord can preserve them and all the way to beaming them up. But this time, what we're going to be protected and shelter from is the destruction, the famine, the sea hip, our temptation. Once again, the nukes. But this time, what differentiates no times that this place is going to get destroyed fire. And just how Noah was prophesying, oh, repent, you know, and warning them that this place can get fucked up. The same thing the elect men are doing right now. They're back in their lots, doing what they had to do. Okay, and that's the spirit that we got to continue to be in. Low in the, you know, we continue to dirt. Or low in, we continue pushing out this truth, being a brother showing for charity, so we could, you know, we'll really find a seat on those chariots. All right, which the chariots are the vehicle of salvation for the elect. You know, in the time to come, the so-called UFOs. All right, Noah's vehicle of salvation, aka vehicle of salvation of his time was the ark. All right, you see the resemblance. Okay. All right, but you know, low on this video is edifying. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, his double and star apostles, and other great millstone. Also, say shalom to all the Akim out there, appreciate the truth, not too serious. I don't say I'm a thumb, shalom.